3 of this Eastern Conference Round 1 matchup. 2-0 so far. Perhaps the tide can turn in this one. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. You look at the Bucks. They need the boost here from the hometown fans, trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into this series.
And an opportunity here to change the momentum of this series. The odds are stacked against them after losing those first 2 on the road. But now in their building, their fans, it's their chance to get back into it.
Simply do or die time. I mean, they can't be discouraged by the 2 losses. There's still plenty of time left in this series. The most important game is the current game. The crowd isn't discouraged, and we can feel that. Just listen to them. They're going at it in here.
Oh, look at the 76ers starting group. P in at shooting guard. Robert Covington out there with Okafor. And it's Holt.
That is as athletic a move as you're going to see right there, folks. Unbelievable.
Clark, what about the hang time?
You're talking about hang time. That fella had helium in those shoes.
And you're going to need some hang time to pull off that kind of a 360.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Bradley can't get it to go. Philadelphia with the ball. They are really pleased with the victory on Monday.
And really the signature of that game was what they were able to do from a defensive standpoint, particularly on the low post.
Yeah, and they were up in the air an awful lot in that paint area, getting their hands on shots, a lot of them, but if they didn't block them or touch them, they actually changed them.
Good. Okafor's got his first basket.
Sometimes folks forget about his decent mid-range jumper. He can knock those down all game given a chance.
Okafor against Monroe. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. P. Carter Williams covering. The pass to Holt. Shot clock at 5. Misses off the left iron.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Passes it to Pete. For 3. That's good. P's got 5.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Parker kicks to Monroe. That's good.
And guys, I was a bit worried, but now we all know the rim doesn't have a lid on it.
Yeah, you could actually feel the tightness and tenseness with each miss. I'm actually glad to see they got that first one out of the way. They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Parker double team. Carter Williams with it. Now defended by P. Parker with a clean look. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Out to the right wing. Pick by Okafor. Covington inside the line. Rebound by Parker.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Ball's knocked loose. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's... Oh!
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
Bradley can't get it to go.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I had a chance to catch up with Jason Kidd. He had the demeanor you might expect from a coach in his situation. After dropping the first 2 in hostile territory, he recognizes the task they have in front of them. He said, we didn't get it done on the road, and now we have to take care of business at home. Simple as that. Let's see how it plays, guys.
Thank you, Doris.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Parker left side. Trying to find Bradley. Gets it to him. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Bradley's got his first points of the night.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Carter Williams covering. Pass to B. Monroe with it. Pass to Carter Williams to the inside. And it goes out of bounds. And last touch by Carter Williams.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Philadelphia's coach as he addressed his team. He made sure that everyone was on the same page and that the offense needed to run through P. That may be a strategy that comes as a little bit of a surprise, but Coach is showing a lot of confidence in his ability to produce an outstanding effort today. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. We'll be watching how these adjustments work. Kev, there's still a lot of time left in this game.
And thank you for that, Doris. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And this gives us a chance to look at the point guards who had the most success from before in the regular season. Freak number 1.
And that percentage is what you'd expect to see from your big man. I mean, to get it from a guy who spends most of his time on the perimeter says a lot about his efficiency.
He has been absolutely deadly from the field, and that's because he's just as good at creating his own shots as he is at getting shots for his teammates. He knows how to find the open looks.
Inside. Here's Okafor. It's stolen by Bradley. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Kicks it to Carter Williams. They get a hand on it. Here's the break. Here's P. Buries the jumper to finish the break. P's got 12.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Carter Williams dishes to Antetokounmpo. Unhindered, going all the way. I mean, this is beautiful.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes. Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it. Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
And that one's good. And it's 6 points for Greg Monroe. Philadelphia leading by 7. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the Bucks with some changes. Morris is checked in for Jabari Parker. Bayless comes in for Avery Bradley. And it's Wennington in for Carter Williams. Morris into the lane. And the rejection by Noel.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
Feeds it to Bayless. Shoots the three. And it's Noel with the rebound. Smith the pass to Covington. Picked by Okafor. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.